Let's do a vintage haul. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you're all having a great week and have a fun weekend ahead of you. I certainly do, because I'm going to see Busted tomorrow with my best friend. But today, like I said, we are going to be doing a vintage haul. So this is everything I bought in May, June and July, and there is a lot because I started selling in June on Vinted, so I had like a balance to use. I could just put it in my bank account, but when I saw a plush I really wanted, I just snapped it up and bought it. So I've made a note of everything and all of their prices, so let's get on with it. So the first one I got was to complete a set that I started in my last vintage haul, so if you didn't see that I'm going to leave a card up above. But basically I bought the 25th Mickey Mouse because for some reason I didn't buy it when I went, so I wanted to get them. So I got the 25th Mickey for I can't remember how much, and then I saw the 25th Minnie. She cost £15, which is a lot considering how much things generally go for on Vinted, but I wanted her because she was the same size as Mickey. I'd also bought a 20th Minnie if you remember, and I still haven't managed to find a Mickey in that size. So to find the right one for what you're looking for is quite rare, so I just snapped it up at that price. I was really disappointed when she came because she absolutely stank of cigarettes. Now I suppose if the seller does smoke, they won't be able to smell it to warn me, but if they do smoke, they should make it clear in the description. I always say in the description that mine are from a smoke-free home because I think that's important, because I've washed this one twice and she still smells of cigarettes. So I'm very disappointed with her, but I wouldn't buy another one and sell this one because then I'd get a bad review for this smelling of cigarettes. But as you can see, she's the same size as the Mickey, there or thereabouts, so I have got the 25th plush set now. And then like I said, I did buy a 20th Minnie, but she's really big and I can't find the Mickey, so I am tempted to sell her because I got the little beanie ones instead. So these cost me £10 on Vinted and they came together, so I didn't have to worry about trying to get a Mickey because I just cannot find a Mickey in that size, unfortunately. But they are in the same outfits, they're just lesser quality because they're smaller and things, but I just absolutely love them because I went for the 20th for my 18th birthday and it was just such a special trip. I will keep trying for the 20th Mickey, but at some point I'm just going to have to give up and part with that Minnie, unfortunately, because I don't like just having one on their own. And then I bought something that would have been a grail if I knew it existed, and that is this Robin Hood plush set. So as you may know, Robin Hood is in my top 3 movies. So I've got Winnie the Pooh as Robin Hood, Eeyore as Friar Tuck, and Piglet as Little John. I'm not sure why there's not a Tigger, but these are going to go on my Robin Hood shelf, which I appreciate you still haven't seen, but you will soon, I promise. And those 3 were £15, so they worked out to £5 each. So after a little bit of research, I found out there was meant to be a Tigger, so I got one on Vinted, and then my dad really wanted it, so I got a second one on Vinted, but I have got a full set now, and they all just live here on my Robin Hood shelf. And then this is perhaps a strange one, but I always see this style of plush in teddy grabbers and I'm not very good at them, so I'd just rather buy them online. So I got this Mickey Mouse as a blueberry pie. They do a lot of different ones. I've since seen an ice cream one I would like to get, and this was £6, which I think was good for the size, and it's still got the tag and everything. I don't know whether it was meant to be scented, but this one doesn't smell of anything. And then the next two I saw separately and snapped both up because of the nostalgia. I've since seen bigger ones, but little ones are easier to display. So I got a High School Musical Minnie. She's in her Wildcats cheerleading outfit and she's got the pom-poms, and she was only £2.50. And then I got the matching Mickey. Again, really hard to get the same size when you're buying from different people. This one cost £4. I would have liked to have offered them less, but it could have sold in the time I was waiting for them to get back to me, so I just couldn't risk it. So I've got both of them now. So Mickey's a little bit dirty. You can kind of expect that. I mean, how old is High School Musical? About 20 years now, maybe more, so you can kind of expect that. And then I got Mickey and Minnie with glasses. I kept seeing these separately, so when I saw them together for $7.99, I did get them. There's some damage to Minnie, which I don't think was made aware to me. Her glasses are a little bit broken and they need sewing back onto her face. So you'd think Mickey was more loved by the previous owner, but obviously not. But I'm really, really happy with them, and I've just got to do some slight alterations to Minnie. And then I did get a munchling because I was trying really hard to complete my collection. I did also get a Minnie Mouse pizza off eBay, although I wasn't very happy because they didn't include the sauce packet. They've just kept that for themselves. So if you didn't see my Food Fusion Munchlings unboxing, I will leave a card up above, but I was missing two that I really wanted. The pizza Minnie Mouse and also the Dante hot chocolate. So he's got like marshmallow and a flake and some waffle cones in his head, and he's got a little packet of cinnamon. I'm just very happy to own this one because I was very sad about missing out on it. And then I got a sleeping Mike keyring for £4, which I can't even show you because it's hanging up on the door. So I'm just gonna pop in a clip, but it's really adorable. I think it's from Hong Kong or something because it's not a style we generally have here, and like I said, it was only £4, so I had to snap that up. And then I think this has become Joe's favourite plush I own, and it's Gladiator Mickey. So this one is actually from the Rome Disney store, which sadly no longer exists. It did still exist when we were meant to go in June of 2020, but it closed down by the time we went this May. So this was only £5, and like I said, Joe absolutely loves it. So he's a Centurion, I think it is. If you look on the tag, it actually says that if they sold it in the UK, he would have been £10. So getting him for £5 is like a bargain, because a lot of people try and sell them for at least what they paid for, which is just never going to happen most of the time. And then I found a really, really special one. Honestly, I check Vinted most days because if something really good goes up, it will sell instantly. So I don't tend to favourite those things, I just impulse buy them. And this one did cost me £10, which is bad for the size, but when you see how limited and exclusive it will be, you will understand why I paid it. So this is cast member Mickey. He's got a Mickey name tag and some stars on his shirt. He's got a Disney Store exclusive stamp, which is quite rare these days, and it actually says cast member on his shirt. So if anyone knows anything about this, let me know in the comments, but it must have been something that was exclusive to cast members, either available for them to buy, or they got it when they joined or on a certain anniversary or something. So I'm really happy to own this, and I'm going to put it with all of my Mickeys in the corner. And then I got another Roman Mickey. I was hoping this would be the same size as the other one that cost £5, because this one cost £10, and when it arrived I wasn't particularly happy. But I'm British, I still gave the person a 5-star review. It's probably my fault for not asking about the dimensions of it, but I've got another Gladiator Mickey. The listing did say that this is from Caesar's Palace in Vegas, but there's nothing on the feet to say so, and it's just got like a standard Disney Store tag, so I don't fully believe that, but if someone can confirm it in the comments, please do. And then I did buy a couple of things in here to allow me to sell on other things. So I bought this little Baymax for £4 because I wanted to sell my original big Disney Store Baymax, which I have, because it was just too bulky. I didn't like displaying it, and I much prefer the sculpt of this one, which I think is from the TV series. And then I got Best Man Donald. He was quite expensive. He was £10 on his own. But in between these two hauls, I did buy a Bride and Groom Minnie and Mickey from Vinted, which I haven't put in either haul, so I'm just going to put a video of them on the shelf now. But if you didn't see the living room tour, they are in that, so I suggest you go and watch that. But I saw this Best Man Donald. I'd never seen him before. I had a feeling he was going to be smaller than the other two, but I didn't mind, so I'm just going to pop it on the shelf with them, and I just absolutely love him. And Bride and Groom Mickey and Minnie I think cost £15, but when I was preparing for this video, when I was trying to scroll down, I was opening that order and it wasn't telling me how much it cost me. I probably could have checked my emails, but I delete them once the orders come through, so I probably wouldn't find it. I think it was 15 because it came to 18 with postage. And then there's a story behind this one. Again, I was buying this like with the Baymax so that I could sell another, but It had sold out on the Disney store, so I was really happy to find it on Vinted because it hadn't been out long, but then they restocked it on Shop Disney, so I probably could have just waited, but I actually got it cheaper. So I think it's £23 on the Disney store. It's the new soft Nana, so I wanted to get rid of my older Nana because she's not soft. She wasn't very cute. This one's very, very cute. And I got this one on Vinted for £15. So I sold the Nana once this arrived, and that kind of paid for this one. And like I said, it was cheaper than getting it on Shop Disney. It's brand new. I think someone literally just bought it, maybe bought two to see which one was better, and then instead of returning it, they just sold it on Vinted for a lot cheaper than it cost. And yeah, it didn't smell of smoke or anything, so that was a win. And then last time I did Vinted hauls, I did do a separate Sully haul, so if you didn't see that, I will leave it in the description. But I got two Sullys this time. I just got a small one that doesn't really tell me anything much about it apart from that it's Disney store, it's not stamped or anything. And this one was only £2.50, so I had to get that. And then I got this massive Monsters University Sully, which is why I'm wearing a Monsters University shirt, which you haven't saw all this time. And he was £4. So when I saw that he was £4, I thought he was going to be the size of that one. So I bought it, and then I had to go and pick it up from my local co-op because that's where I had it delivered to. And they were like, oh, this is a big parcel. And I thought, this is a big parcel. It's meant to be my Sully. So when I got it out, I was over the moon because whoever priced that at £4, you are one of my favourite people because I got an absolute bargain. And then the next 5 I got as part of a bundle. So I originally wanted this Disney store exclusive Pooh. He's dressed as a Queen's Guard, and obviously it's out of date now because it says ER when it now says CR, but I just absolutely loved it. I thought it would be great for my Britain shelf over here with Donald, and I just absolutely love Pooh Bears. But I wanted to kind of bundle it up, so all of these 5 were $11.20 because when you do a bundle with someone it gets cheaper. So I got these 4 2002 Saints Bears. So first you've got Winnie the Pooh as St. George, Winnie the Pooh as St. Patrick, Winnie the Pooh as St. Andrew, and finally my mum's favourite, Winnie the Pooh as St. David. And I just absolutely love those. They're going to be so great for all the Saints Days next year, so I'm going to put them somewhere that I don't forget to post about them. And then the last few things aren't here yet, but will be by the time that this video goes up. I got an MGM Mickey for $8.99. He's absolutely adorable. I thought he was Walt Disney Studios at first, but you can see on his hat that it does say MGM, and when Walt Disney Studios opened in Paris it was never called MGM, so this is obviously for Disney's Hollywood Studios, which was originally MGM. And then I got a Winnie the Pooh Valentine's Day plush for £2. Now all of my Valentine's Day plushes are in the loft, but there is one Winnie the Pooh Valentine's Day plush out currently, so I don't mind having those 2 out until next Valentine's Day when I put them in the bag and put them in the loft. And then I got a Halloween Winnie the Pooh for £5. So I thought it was going to be this kind of size, but it's come and it's really big. So it's at my mum's. I get my Vinted parcels delivered to my mum, and then she opens them for me so that I can give them feedback straight away. And she said, this one's really big. And I was like, it only cost £5, so I'm really, really happy with that one. And an order I placed just last night, it used the remaining Vinted balance I had from selling, but I got the full set of Aristocats Ufufis for only £20. So Marie released in the UK, but the rest didn't. They were all exclusive to Japan, and I couldn't get them cheaply enough, and I just always thought I'd never own them. So when I saw someone selling all 5 of them for only £20, which works out to £4 each, I snapped them right up, and they will be with me within the week, so they will go into this video. And then I will sell my Marie, I think, because I don't need 2 of them. So there will be a little bit of when one comes, another gets sold, but I just want to make sure that they're here with me safely first. But I'm so, so glad to own them. That is the thing I love about Vinted. I am getting Grail plushes that I never thought I would own through them. And equally, I'm also parting with plushes that I no longer want that might be somebody else's Grail. Although I highly doubt it because I'm not selling anything special over on Vinted. I'm just selling the things that I don't love anymore. So that is it from me. Fun fact, I am actually going to go and link some stuff on Vinted now, so if you haven't checked out my Vinted already, the link is always in my description now, so make sure you go and shop my plush and see if there's anything that you like. Please do not message me on Instagram or on Vinted asking if I'm selling a certain plush, because if I was going to sell it, it would be on my Vinted. So I'm not open to offers for anything else. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to hear what your favourite one is in the comments. It's probably the Eufoofies for me because of how much the Aristocats means to me, but I'm quite biased. But I would love to know what yours is. So have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday for another video. Bye friends!